1. Remembering Wayne Thomas, 1947–2025, NHL Veteran, Goaltending Coach and San Jose Sharks Executive. 2. Remembering Wayne Thomas, A Legacy in Hockey. 1. Remembering Wayne Thomas, 1947–2025, NHL Veteran, Goaltending Coach and San Jose Sharks Executive. Imagine losing a titan of the ice, a man who dedicated his life to the game of hockey, both on and off the rink. It is with profound sorrow that the San Jose Sharks organization announces the passing of Wayne Thomas, a beloved figure who served as an executive and goaltending coach for many years, and an 8-year NHL veteran. Wayne's journey came to a peaceful end at his home, surrounded by the love of his family, after a long and courageous battle with cancer. Let's dive into the remarkable life of a man who left an indelible mark on the world of hockey. Born on October 9, 1947, in Ottawa, Ontario, to Arthur and Lillian Thomas, Wayne's love for hockey was evident from a young age. His journey began with the Ottawa Capitals of the Central Canada Hockey League, CCHL, between 1963 and 1967. In the 1965–66 season, Wayne was recognized as the league's top goaltender, a testament to his early prowess and dedication to the sport. Wayne's college career took him to the University of Wisconsin, where he played varsity hockey under the guidance of coach Bob Johnson. His impact was immediate, recording a shutout in his first game in 1968 with an 11-0 victory against Pennsylvania. In 1970, Wisconsin's inaugural season in the WCHA, Wayne played a pivotal role in leading the team to the Frozen Four tournament in Lake Placid, New York. Wayne's NHL rights were initially held by the Toronto Maple Leafs, but he was traded to the Los Angeles Kings in 1968 and eventually to the Montreal Canadiens in 1970. Before making his NHL debut, Wayne spent the 1970–1972 seasons in the American Hockey League with Montreal and Nova Scotia, capturing the Calder Cup, the AHL Championship Trophy, in 1972 with Nova Scotia. The 1972–73 season marked Wayne's NHL debut with the Montreal Canadiens. He made history by becoming the 10th goalie in NHL history to record a shutout in his debut, with a 3-0 victory against the Vancouver Canucks. His impressive start included winning his first 7 consecutive home games, posting an 8-1 record, and achieving a 2.37 goals against average and a .911 save percentage. These achievements earned him a spot on the Canadiens' 1972–73 Stanley Cup championship team. But here's where it gets controversial. Wayne's career was not without its ups and downs. During the 1973–74 season, his goals against average of 2.77 was the 4th best in the NHL. On March 10, 1974, Wayne set a Canadiens record with 53 saves in a 5-4 victory against the Pittsburgh Penguins, a record that still stands today. However, his journey was far from smooth sailing. In June 1975, he was traded to the Toronto Maple Leafs in exchange for a first-round draft pick. The 1975–76 season became his best, playing in a career-high 64 games, securing 28 wins, and being selected to the 1976 NHL All-Star team. The New York Rangers claimed Wayne in the 1977 waiver draft, and he spent the next 4 seasons in the Big Apple, working in tandem with John Davidson. Wayne ended his NHL playing career in 1981 with a record of 103.9334, a 3.34 goals against average, and 10 shutouts. He also appeared in 82 Stanley Cup playoff games with Toronto and the Rangers. At the conclusion of his playing career, Wayne transitioned into coaching, becoming one of the first goaltending coaches in professional hockey with the New York Rangers. He remained in this role until the end of the 1984–85 season. In 1985, Wayne took on the head coaching position with the Salt Lake Golden Eagles of the International Hockey League, IHL. In his second year, the Golden Eagles won the league's championship, the Turner Cup, and Wayne was awarded the Commissioner's Trophy as the IHL's Coach of the Year. Between 1986 and 1993, Wayne served as an assistant coach with the Chicago Blackhawks and St. Louis Blues. In 1993, he joined the San Jose Sharks as an assistant to the general manager and assistant coach. Over the next 21 years, Wayne's role evolved into a more advanced, day-to-day position working with the Sharks goaltenders, ultimately becoming the team's assistant general manager. He was involved in all aspects of the Sharks' on- and off-ice operations. Wayne retired from the Sharks in 2015 as vice president and assistant general manager, marking 45 years in professional hockey. Throughout his career, Wayne's core passion was his daily work with NHL goaltenders, a legacy that continues to inspire many in the hockey community. Wayne is survived by his wife, Barb Bader, daughters Gretchen Kane, husband Tim, and son Harrison, 11, of New York, New York, and Abra Larson, husband Hans, and son Eric, 17, and daughter Elster, 15, of Deep Haven, Minnesota, brother Gary Thomas, wife Ruth, of Richmond, Ontario, and many nieces, nephews, and extended family members. During the last 17 years of Wayne's life, his greatest joy and love were his grandchildren. He was overjoyed to attend every activity, concert, play, and sporting event, actively participating in their growth and development. In lieu of flowers, Wayne requested that donations be made to his grandchildren's schools. And this is the part most people miss. Wayne's legacy extends far beyond the ice. His impact on the lives of his family and the hockey community is immeasurable. But do you think his contributions to the sport were fully recognized during his lifetime? Or do you believe there's more to his story that deserves attention? Share your thoughts in the comments below. 2. Remembering Wayne Thomas, a legacy in hockey. The hockey world has lost a true legend. Wayne Thomas, a man who dedicated nearly half a century to the sport, has passed away at 77 after a courageous battle with cancer. But here's where it gets even more remarkable: his journey wasn't just about playing the game, it was about shaping it, mentoring it, and leaving an indelible mark on teams and players alike. Thomas's story began on the ice, where he stood tall as an NHL goalie for 3 of the original 6 franchises: the Montreal Canadiens, Toronto Maple Leafs, and New York Rangers. From 1972 to 1981, he guarded the net with skill and determination, achieving milestones like becoming the 10th goalie in NHL history to record a shutout in his debut. His best season came in 1975-76 with the Maple Leafs, where he played a career-high 64 games, notched 28 wins, and earned a spot on the 1976 NHL All-Star team. By the time he retired as a player, he had amassed a 103.933 for record, a 3.34 GAA, and 10 shutouts, along with 82 Stanley Cup playoff appearances. But this is the part most people miss: Thomas's impact extended far beyond his playing days. After hanging up his skates in 1981, he became one of the first goaltending coaches in professional hockey, hired by the Rangers. This pioneering role set the stage for his post-playing career, which included over 2 decades with the San Jose Sharks. Joining the Sharks in 1993, he initially worked as an assistant to the general manager and assistant coach, but his role quickly expanded. For 21 years, he became a goaltending guru, mentoring the likes of Evgeny Nabokov, the Sharks' all-time winningest goaltender. Later, as assistant general manager, he played a pivotal role in both on- and off-ice operations, retiring in 2015 as vice president and assistant general manager. Before his professional career, Thomas honed his skills at the University of Wisconsin under the legendary coach Bob Johnson. He made history in his first game in 1968, recording a shutout in an 11-0 victory against Pennsylvania. In 1970, he helped lead Wisconsin to the Frozen Four tournament in Lake Placid, New York. His NHL rights were originally held by the Maple Leafs, but after being traded to the Los Angeles Kings and then the Canadiens, he spent 2 seasons in the American Hockey League, winning the Calder Cup with Nova Scotia in 1972. Thomas's coaching career was equally impressive. After his stint with the Rangers, he became the head coach of the Salt Lake Golden Eagles in the International Hockey League, IHL. In his second season, he led the team to the Turner Cup Championship and was named the IHL's Coach of the Year. He also served as an assistant coach for the Chicago Blackhawks and St. Louis Blues before joining the Sharks. But here's the controversial part: while Thomas is celebrated for his contributions to the Sharks, some argue that his early goaltending coaching methods were ahead of their time, yet underappreciated during his era. Did his innovative approach to coaching goaltenders lay the groundwork for modern techniques? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Born in 1947 in Ottawa, Ontario, Thomas is survived by his wife, Barb Bader, daughters Gretchen Kane of New York, New York, and Aber Lawson of Deep Haven, Minnesota, and brother Gary Thomas of Richmond, Ontario. A public celebration of his life will be held in mid-August in Minneapolis. His legacy in hockey, both as a player and a mentor, will undoubtedly endure for generations to come.